Welcome one and all, we have a new game to play where chocolate imitates real life. Hooray! Looks like Mike got a jump start and has already stuffed his face. Everyone is in high spirits and Mike and Chelsea are ready for just about anything for a win. The first dish is served and what do we see? A brain? Whose? Wait, it's a little mini brain, so it's surely made out of chocolate. Only one way to find out. Mike, this is where you come in. He doesn't look worried in the least bit. Sink your teeth into it already. Tasty? Whoa, he's turned into a nerd. Having ingested some extra brains, Mikey has bumped up his IQ. Should have done that a long time ago, buddy. And another bite wouldn't hurt. Well, now it's Chelsea's turn to lift her lid. No! A real brain? What a nightmare. I'm not going to eat that. Not for $1 million. No need to freak out, Chelsea. You agreed to this challenge. And to be clear, that's a head of cauliflower. Nothing more, nothing less. You're looking at a healthy snack. Aw, so sweet of you to share. That's friendship. Chelsea and Mike can't wait to see what's waiting for them this time. Ooh, are those chocolate boxing gloves? That's new. Yum! Now the only option left would be to box one-handed. In the right corner, Mike has a pair of miniature boxing gloves. They're so cute. Like a little toy to hang from your rearview mirror. You know, if you're a real professional boxer. And no, a scuffle with some other kids in the 5th grade does not count. Whoa, that was some solid contact. And that is a knockout hit with a sugary consolation prize. Mike doesn't seem to mind. We knew that everything was on the table today, but nobody was expecting lipstick to turn up. Mike catches on quick. Nope, no eating that. But that doesn't mean you can't use it as it was meant to be used. I wonder how long that giant hunk of chocolate will keep Chelsea happy. Or will she eat the whole thing in one sitting? Come on, Mike. I have to see this. What a good sport our Mikey is. And so pretty, too. Well, that was uncalled for. But no harm, no foul. Chelsea can handle little tricks like that. And now Mike, a professional, takes over and fixes your work. You're just lovely, Mikey. That is so your color. Really brings out your eyes.
Hey, I've got a whole fish on my plate. Hold it. That doesn't smell like fish. And that means... Oh yeah, time to make chocolate chum of this baby. Someone fetch me some tea or coffee to go with this. Please? I'm under attack. I've got a big fish with my little chocolate fish. Give it back this instant.
Chelsea should focus on her own dish, a real smoked fish. Wow, apparently these two have missed real food after chowing down on so many sugary treats. No drinks, no appetizers, and no side dishes, and yet they're down in that fish. I have to admit, this is not to my taste, but they seem to be craving salty foods. Let's move on to the next round already. Ladies first. Chelsea, take a peek.
A rather used shoe that smells like old sausages. Ugh, definitely unexpected, but that clears things up. This is just a bad joke that didn't pan out well. Mike, nice try, but it's an epic fail. Let's not be too hard on him. We've all been there. Ooh. Hey, why doesn't he want Chelsea to lift the lid up? Well, if neither of you have ever chewed on some Chucks before, now's the time. Thankfully, Mike's actual shoe is no longer on the table, and only a chocolate loafer is left. Chelsea is digging in with the heel, and right she is. The sole is bound to be worn and chewy, but the top should be saved for last. It's the best part. And not even a lick of the tongue is left for Mr. Mike. Sorry, man. Again, a bit of indecision on who should look at their dish first. Okay, listen, do you really have to eat that? This is a solid brick of gold bouillon we're talking about. Not that kind of bouillon. Or is it a brick of run-of-the-mill chocolate? The latter. No doubt about that anymore. On the one hand, it's a shame that it's not gold, but on the other, it's tasty as all get out, so that's a plus. Wait. So what does Mike have? Really? That is an honest-to-goodness slab of gold. And it's all yours, guys. These two are in complete shock and cannot believe their luck. We must congratulate them with this unexpected windfall. Well, how do we all look together? Great, right? And now for the inevitable, the fight over deciding how to split their fortune. The moral of the story is, whoever's more sly gets the gold. Tough break, Chelsea. Chelsea, try that on for size, quick. It could fit you. Apparently, she wasn't a fan of that style, and frankly, I'm with her on that one. Now, a chocolate pump, that falls in line with everyone's taste. Duh. Sorry, girl, this isn't a fairy tale, and I am no prince. I won't be running around trying to figure out who lost this thing. Yeah, well, I'm no princess either, but that doesn't mean you couldn't have offered me the first bite. When it comes to chocolate, all of Mike's manners and understanding of etiquette fly right out the window as he rushes off on a sugar high. Wow, that, my friend, is a rarity. A real old school model. A camera our parents might remember from their own childhoods. I wonder if it actually works. Yep, they don't make them like that anymore. And if Mike would take this seriously, then this would be a killer photo shoot. But with the antique spin to it and everything, still not bad. And the second plate is holding a chocolatey camera that Chelsea and Mike are totally required to eat together. Aw, so romantic. Whoa, now that is super romantic. Look away, kids. And we'll be ending on a note of over-the-top romance, too. And isn't that lovely? Just like these two flowers, one more beautiful than the next. If that isn't love, I don't know what is, guys. I'm all choked up over here. Isn't this the sweetest thing ever?
What a great day. Everybody is doing what they're doing while enjoying some sweets, and then it happens. They come to understand that there's nothing left but some Skittles. 3 people versus 1 bag? This is bad.
Hey!
Looks like nobody will get it. Whoa! Our gang's clothes are now Skittles style, aka colorful and bright. And that means they're now ready to get down to it and try foods in all the colors of the rainbow. Let the games begin. Our contestants will be sampling a chili pepper, seaweed salad, and French fries. Fred wants to be the first to meet this challenge. No one's envious of that dish. That's 1 hot pepper. Hang in there, man. Fred looks a bit like a bomb right before it explodes. Advice for those who've bitten into something spicy: don't try and put out the fire in your mouth by drinking water. Milk works 1,000 times better. Next up is seaweed that goes just perfectly with Haley's turtleneck. Her face says that she doesn't much care about that, though. Fun fact, there's more calcium in seaweed than milk can even dream of. Drumroll please for Rachel's plate of French fries. Isn't she the lucky one this round? A couple of fries dipped in ketchup is much more satisfying than stinky seaweed, but not nearly as healthy. Oh well, let's allow Rachel to enjoy the moment. Who knows what she'll get next? Moving on to round 2, while Fred continues to worry about what he had in round 1, chili burns really stay with you. This time the fates have turned on Rachel and she's looking at a nice chunk of broccoli. The tables have turned for Haley too, but the deal has been sweetened for her. Literally. Aww. Broccoli, ugh, who even likes that stuff? Although to be fair, this fiber-filled veggie is supposed to be super good for you, so that's something. Rachel's expression tells me that such information won't make it taste any better. Little Miss Sweet Tooth, however, is all smiles, the perfect crunchy reward after her seaweed salad. Fred's dying of anticipation, and now he's regretting brushing to lift that box. Aww. Underneath was waiting a lip-puckering lemon. Tough break, man. The face he's making after his first bite of that yellow citrus fruit definitely deserves a like from all of those watching. Go for it. Support our guy.
Hey!
What awaits our contestants this round? Little watermelon candies, an apple, and cheese. Ooh, that's less cheese and more chemical weapon. Good thing videos don't convey smells. Today is just not Fred's day. No getting around that. While our guy gets down to eating that rather large slice of stinky cheese, Haley and Rachel are running out in search of fresh air.
Hey!
Although, look at that! If he just plugs his nose, it seems like that cheese ain't half bad. A little bit of suffering has brought him in reach of a jackpot. Now he gets to enjoy Haley's mini watermelons and Rachel's apple. We'll call this a solo round. It's all you, Fred. And please, don't even think of judging him. Fred earned all these tasty treats. Let's call this the fruit and veggie round. We've got a tomato, some pineapple, and an avocado. Congrats to Fred again. The girls are looking less than pleased with their plates. After a fiery hot chili and moldy cheese, pineapple tastes like the most heavenly thing on earth. But if you think Haley's having a hard time with her tomato, just look at Rachel working on her half an avocado. I'm stumped on this one, to be honest. In my opinion, nothing beats a nice ripe avocado. Clearly, Rachel is of a different mind. They're chock full of good stuff, though. Come on, girls, be happy for Fred. He's the king of pineapple rings at the moment, but that may change. Welcome to the Battle of the Spreads round. On the left, insanely spicy wasabi. In the middle, mustard and jam on the right. Fred, not being one to put off the inevitable, sinks his teeth into his portion right away. Not exactly breakfast material, but all in all, compared to the other things Fred's endured today, this snack just isn't half bad. Rachel goes for her bread with strawberry jam. Isn't that just the happiest expression ever? Lastly, wasabi, which is unlikely to bring a smile to Haley's face. No doubt she's wishing she could switch with either Rachel or Fred, both of whom are laughing at her misery. To top things off, Fred gave Haley a bite of his spicy mustard snack, and that right there is a killer combo. Haley will not look back at this round with fondness at all. Poor girl. We have reached the final hurdle. In front of our trio is celery sticks, pickled baby corn, and one plumped sweet strawberry. As they say, he who laughs last, laughs hardest. And Haley is wrapping things up on a high note. Isn't that just the best when you're landed with something both tasty and healthy? But really, after her mouthful of wasabi mustard, you can't fault her for enjoying that strawberry, nor for rubbing it in to the other two's faces. Fred fulfills the challenge by eating his mini corns on the cob, albeit without any enthusiasm whatsoever.